各位同学，我们又回到网上教学的第12堂课。今天我们要看一个新的topic，就是 Petty Cash Book 啦。Hi guys, we are back in online teachings, and this is going to be our 10 lessons, and we will cover a brand new chapter called Petty Cash Book. OK，首先我们了解一下 Petty Cash Book 的功能。OK，Petty Cash Book 呢，基本上来说呢，是拿来记载一些比较小件的费用，可能我们是买邮票，我们是买文具，我们是还那个 part time 工人的薪水，或者是我们还一些车费杂费等等，因为它的数目太小了，可能几十块哦，所以我们没有开支票因为我们没有必要开支票，我们就直接用 Petty Cash 的钱来还就好了。Okay, so petty cash book is a record for the small expenses that you made. For example, you're paying for the postages, you're buying stationery, you need to pay the wages of the part-time labor. Things like that lah, just a small amount. It is not advisable for you to issue check because it is just a small amount. Okay, so these are the purpose of having petty cash book, and we are normally paying cash. Look at that, using coins and currency notes. Okay, this is the format of the petty cash book. 所以这个是它的格式啦，所以你要背起来哦。最左手边就是 receipt 收项，我们收的事项 ，OK is the receipts column。然后呢，有日期 particulars 就是那个事项，你要写它到底是还什么还什么费用这样子啦。然后 voucher number，OK，look at this voucher number. For every payment that you make, there is a voucher number. Okay, so if the very first one maybe is 001 and followed by 002 and so on, but this one, if the question mentioned, you have to follow the last number. For example, the last number in the month of April is 036. Then continuously you have to use 037, 038 and so on. This one you have to depends on the question whether they give you or not. Okay, payment 就是我们的支项。OK， 我们的指向就是说你还什么了，你要进这边，你要把它一个个带进去。除了这个以外，我们还要做 analysis 我们要把它分类比如说这个你不需要担心，因为题目会给你的，题目会告诉你travel 啦 ，postages, cleaning, sundry, leisure 还有一个是 leisure folio. Okay, one more thing you got to be careful is that after inputting the payment figure, you have to do the classification of the expenses. That means you have to do analysis. Okay, so it could be traveling expenses, it could be postages, cleaning, sundry, and so on. So you look at the question, you classify accordingly. Okay, sundry is something miscellaneous 啦 This is for miscellaneous 可能是 general expenses 可能是杂费的东西哦你分不出的话基本上来说你都是把它摆在 sundry 然后 ledger 基本上我们是 refer to accounts payable 因为我们还钱给他的时候我们是还钱给我们 supplier 嘛对不对所以那个是 accounts payable Okay, so for ledger, it's mainly used for the accounts payable. And the ledger folio, you have to assign the number here lah. PL because it's purchases ledger. So PL1, PL2. Okay, like this example, Aaron. Aaron is our supplier. Okay, the person who supplied the goods to us. So maybe since he's the first one, you put PL1. Okay, the rest are all under ledger. OK， 所以我们进完了之后，一个个进完了之后呢，我们做 analysis 之后呢，我们就总结它的总数。We have to total up 啦 ，we have to total up the spending. OK, we have to total up the spending. And then the left hand side also we total up. Okay, but before that, I forgot to mention the reimbursement. This is reimbursement. 这是什么来的？这是补钱哦。因为我们的 petty cash 里面它是有一个 limit 的，可能是100块，可能是200块，可能是500块，就 depends 啊。有些大公司的话，它可能可以到千位数的，可能是1000块的 petty cash 哦，所以这一边他上个月带下来的是42块5毛，但是他这个月他一定要维持到100块哦，因为那个是他的 limit， 所以你就要补回57块5毛。You got to top up 57.50 cents to make it 100 ringgit on the first day of the week or on the first day of the month. Okay. So once you have done everything, you have input the expenses, right? When you do the closing as at month end or week end, 你先 start 左边先把100块加就是两个数字加起来，然后好像我们关 ledger 这样子又超过另外一边来，然后倒扣你就可以开始按你的计算机100块去扣掉85块5毛，其实这个就是剩余的 is the balance of money.Okay, it's the balance of money, 14 ringgit and 50 cents. And you bring down to next month, you continue using the money. And of course, you have to top up money again. Here you write bank, just like the beginning just now. You have to top up some money, make it 100, then you continue using the money in the month of June. 所以它是一个月一个月这样子来做的。OK, 清楚啊？ Okay, look at this question, example 1. We try to figure out what is the question about. Okay, look at this. The impress is at 100. 意思说这个是它的 limit 哦，它的 petty cash 的 limit 其实是100块。Okay, 然后它关账是在拜五啊，每一周的拜五。This is on weekly basis. This question is on weekly. It's not on monthly. Okay, so the petty cash you are only have to do 1 week.That is December 8 until December 12. 你只要做一个星期的，因为这是题目的要求啦。然后他就跟你讲，这个开头的8号 December 哦，它的钱其实是剩下40块4毛7。So the balance BD you have to write as 40 ringgit and 47 cents. Okay, the starting. And then you top up the money lah. So what you do is you take 100 minus 40 ringgit and 47 cents, then you get the top up, the reimbursement of the money on the 8th of December. Okay, let's see how you do this. And the analysis column it's given is postage, stationery, travel and sundry 4 lah. Okay, let's see how you do this. Okay, let's look at the step first. Let us go through the step first. The first thing, you input the opening balance, the balance BD, if there is any. If there is none, then you start off with the bank, reimbursement of the money from the bank. OK, 我们的钱是哪里来的？我们的钱是我们 bank 那边拿出来的啦，所以你要放进去你的 petty cash box 那边。Top up money that is the second step.The third step, 第三个步骤就是开始进账啦，就是你还了什么，你收了什么，全部要进账。OK, 进 petty cash 啦。然后第4项 input analysis of the types of expenses， 你就开始做那个分类哦，它到底是还什么费用，还什么费用，这样子分类出来哦。第5呢，你就开始把它加起来，月尾结账的时候你要加起来哦，总结。然后第6项你就算出那个 balance CD， 就是剩下多少钱啦。你就看它剩下多少钱，它花了，比如说100块，它就花了60块，所以它是剩下40块，就是你的 balance CD 了，要带下去下一个月，然后又再继续做这个reimbursement。第7项就是要 top up 那个钱哦，总之你每个月的钱要刚刚好是。比如说它的 limit 是100块，就一定要有100块在里面啦。So you have to do the top up, the reimbursement of the money through the bank account. And the very last one, 最后一个呢，就是你要转去 ledger。如果题目有要求你要开 ledger 的话，你要转去 ledger 啦。总共是8个步骤。 Okay, let's look at the answers. This is a ready one. Huh? Okay, so you have the receipt column, you have the folio. This is the one that I did not put it in my previous example. So bear in mind you have to prepare the column folio. Make it FOL for the short form. Okay, the date column, the particulars, the voucher number. Okay, this question already mentioned the last voucher number. The last voucher number, it's given, it's mentioned in the questions. It's no, it's not mentioned, but it's given. All the payment they have assigned a voucher number, so you just follow lah. You just follow exactly 47, 48, 49 and so on. Okay, back to the answer again. Okay, so you input everything. You do the reimbursement first. Okay, how you do it? You take the 100 minus the 40 ringgit and 47 cents, the opening balance, then the remaining it's 59 and 53. You have to take out the money from the bank and put it into petty cash box. 就是填补那个钱的意思哦。所以你要写 bank, 你要写 bank CB1 as the folio and put down the date on the very first day of the week. Okay, and then you input all the expenses according to the questions. These are all the expenses. Okay, you just write the main point lah. For example, you buy printing paper, then you write printing paper, window cleaning, then you write window cleaning lah. It's a typing error here. Okay, and then input the voucher number also. It's given in the question 47, 48, 49 and so on. Okay, and then don't forget of course the amount, the payment amount that you made, and do the analysis. This part is actually the analysis. Okay, so for example, you buy envelope is under stationery, so you put under stationery column. Okay, you pay rare fare, so that is a traveling expenses. You taxi fare also traveling expenses, and postage. Window cleaning maybe is under sundry because you cannot classify, so it's something like miscellaneous lah. So you do all the classification, and after that you total up the figure. Okay, so this is the notes, the money payment, the analysis column, and you total up every item including the payment column and the analysis column. You total up everything and you do the closing now. You have to find out what is the balance CD, what is the balance of the money you have in your petty cash box. So how do you do it? You start off with the left hand side first. This one you total up, you get 100. By right should be 100 unless you have money coming in. Okay, then you copy to the right hand side the 100, and then you work backward. You minus the 76 ringgit, then you get 24. So this is how you do the closing. It's not finished yet. Okay, then you have to bring down the 24 to the next week, or rather next month. Okay, you bring in this one, you bring down. This is on weekly basis, so you don't see a brand new month, but rather a new week. Because 12 is Friday, 13 is Saturday, 14 is Sunday, they are not working on the 2 days. So your first day of a brand new week is actually 15. Okay, then you put 24 balance PD, and for every of this spending, right, you have to assign a GL number. So the very first one you put GL1, GL2 for the second one, and GL3 and so on, GL4 所以每一个 expenses 它都是有进 ledger 的嘛，对不对？所以你一定有一个 ledger number， 一个 general ledger number 的，所以你就顺着去，第一个你就放1，第二个你就放2，第三个你就放3，第四个你就放4啦。其实你可以是在这边写的哦。You write underneath the double line 我的这个走位了。Okay, and after that, the very last part is actually you top up the money again because you're going to start off a brand new week. So that is happen on the 15th also. So you write bank and the folio you put CB1, cash book 1. How you get 76 is actually 100 minus 24 ringgit, that is 76. So this is how you do from the beginning until the end. Okay, and then do not forget if the question require you to transfer to ledger 啊，如果要做 ledger 的话，你一定要做出来啦。OK， 我们只是把总数抄进去就好了，所以你看到没有？这个总数是18块9毛7，18块9毛7哦。所以当你抄进 ledger 的时候，18块9毛7啦。一定要进 debit side， 为什么？因为它是 expenses， 所以 expenses you have to record under the usual balance debit side. So bring in the total only 1897, write down petty cash, okay, and then do the closing balance CD, bring down to the next week balance PD. It can be week, it can be month, depends on your questions. So write 15 balance PD and the figure. Okay, so this is how you do it, and the rest also you have to do the ledger lah. Example, the postages, you have to bring down the figure. You don't have to do it one by one, but you just take the total only. This is the total. The total. Okay, but I think this total is wrong. I overlooked just now. Okay, look at the postages. The postages should be 1573 Okay, so 当你转过来的时候，这个应该是15块7毛3，这个是错了的。Okay, this total is wrong 啦。Okay, so it's the same way of doing it. Just input the total in one lump sum amount. Okay, this is the question you need to do. Practice 1 and question 2. Practice 1 and question 2. Okay, study a bit first. Boutique trading, so petty cash with a cash float of 100. This is the limit. And you're going to do July. And you have to do the closing. This is the closing on... the reimbursement. The reimbursement 你要补回钱是在8月1号 reimbursement. Okay, but surprisingly you're not given any balance PD. No opening balance. There's no opening balance PD for this question. The opening balance is just started, so you have to put under bank for the reimbursement and you put 100 ringgit. 这个开头的时候，因为它没有 opening balance 的，它没有 balance PD， 所以它只是有一个100块在里面，你就直接写 bank 就好了啦。OK， 你懂我在讲什么？ So they don't have this balance PD， 它没有这个 balance PD， 所以你就直接用 bank 100块在这边，因为它是刚刚开始的，它不是上个月贷下来的钱，它没有提到它贷下多少钱。OK， 然后这个就进咯，它是还了什么费用，还了什么费用啦。然后这个 analysis 其实也是给了的 postages, traveling, printing and stationery, they are together. This is under one item. Cleaning expenses, ledger. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 don't mix up. This is one item. 你看到没有？它是一起的。So please try this. And the other question. Okay, this one it's you have to do it for 2 months, April and May. Okay, you would wonder how to do this. 其实怎样做其实你连续做2个月就可以了，你不需要开2个 petty cash 因为你连着去做你做了1个月，再接下去做第2个月了。So 你不需要开2个 petty cash book， 只开1个，但是是连贯性的。Okay, you do it continuously. After you doing the April, then you continue with the May. Okay, so study this. 250 is the limit, but they have changed the limit. Look at this. 这边有打问号的一个Drew cash to permanently reduce the interest to 200 from 250, they drop it to 200 in the month of May. So 你的5月份的时候，你就开始要减少你的 petty cash 从250减到200块。It's the same way of doing it. It's just that you take 200 instead of 250 to minus the balance. Balance CD lah. Okay, so what I put down here is actually when you do the reimbursement, you take 200 instead of 250 and you minus the balance PD of the last month. Okay, 可以啊。And then this one you have to do 2 ledger, the stationery and postage. This is 1 ledger, this is under 1, and traveling. You see, this is 1 item, this is the second item, this is the third item. This is 1 item, they are together, you don't split it. Okay, understand? So give it a try, and the deadline is 25th Saturday. So all the best. Thank you, class.